The name of the chapter that you meet Chris Mannix in is Son of a Gun. And it's the first thing I read, because you get to that before you get into Chris Mannix speaking. And that says everything there is to say about him. And then over the course of this story, he goes from A, not to B or C or D or E or F, but he goes all the way to Z for him personally. There is a 180-degree exploration of his own worldview that happens amongst the Hateful Eight for Chris Mannix. It is such a complicated role. There's so much going on. It can be interpreted in a million different ways. And to see what Jennifer has brought to it, and the surprised look on some very, very savvy actors. I mean, from Kurt and Bruce and Sam and Tim and Michael, and I'm lucky. I've gotten to work with quite a few myself. You know a lot. You understand. Well, okay. Well, she could go. What's she gonna do with this? And then she takes it to a place where we're all looking at each other, saying, "Did you see that? Did you see what she just did with that?" I never knew that Daisy was going to be that complicated. I knew it was an amazing role, but I didn't know that it was going to be that. And Jennifer has just killed it, man. It's just been incredible to watch. For me, it's like I know where I was when I know what theater I saw. A theater in Mableton, Georgia, when my mother took me to see Escape from New York. You know, and I've just been a fan from a distance for most of my life, and now I'm very good friends with the man, and I'm a fan up close, a fan and a friend, and he is he became John Ruth the moment that he spoke at that table reading a year ago. He's an unbelievable actor, that we all know, but for those of you that don't know, he's an unbelievable man. Bruce Dern has a way of giving a direction or given the opportunity to do what he wants to do. And Quentin would say it whenever he wanted Bruce to do his thing. And it's called a Dernsey. And it's what when Bruce just gets that twinkle in his eye and he's given free rein to do and bring anything that he wants to bring to a situation. And you just kind of, on this movie, to see that, to participate in that, it's phenomenal. And more often than not, that's the best take. He is this guy who fills up a room. I give him the ball, and he's going to dunk it every time. And he's this commanding presence. Yet when you meet him, he's just Sam. He's just like, "Hey man, what's up? What's up, homie? How are you, baby? You doing all right? You ready? We got this." He's so easy, and to watch him transition from that to, to Major Warren and the Hateful Eight is, in some ways, I took it for granted because I knew that's what he was going to do. I didn't know how he was going to do it, but I knew that's the feeling that every person in that room was going to have to the Major, and he did it, and he did it different and the same every time. James is a very, very special human being. He's an old soul. He's the son of Michael Parks, an incredible actor in his own right. And I didn't know him before we started this process, and it took a day to realize this guy is going to be a lifer for me. He has a very deep well, and he committed to learning how to drive this stagecoach with no safety nets. It's him and these horses, and above and beyond that, he is the one undiminished light in this entire film. He is not a hateful aider on purpose.